folks. We're setting up a worm bin today at Corrie's apartment. This one has been souped up by the Lower East Side Ecology Center with these funky little air vents on the side. It's got some mesh netting so that we can keep out little critters but still allow for the flow of oxygen. And this one is clear. Some people recommend that you use opaque, but it's going to be in a dark hallway, so it's probably not going to matter. And there's, I guess there's about 16 or so drainage holes on the bottom here for excess moisture. And you're going to want to have either a lid or some thick cardboard underneath this so that you don't have a, well, especially if you have like wood floors that you don't want to ruin or something. Or just have worm poop juice everywhere. What you got there, Corrie?
Paper strips.
Yeah?
So this is just a paper bag, regular scissors, and we're just doing thin strips so that the animals can eat it better, but also mainly I prefer to call them animals so I don't have to think of having worms.
Okay. Well, this is starting to look pretty good. Keep it all nice and fluffed up, because all through down here, this is where you're going to get all your airflow. And just like in the soil, if it's compacted, all of that space is restricted, and then there's no oxygen, which makes the worms die and also breeds pathogenic bacteria, which we definitely don't want. So we have our bedding. What we do is add a little bit of moisture, because the worms need a certain amount of that in order for them, like their mucous membranes, for them to move around properly. Otherwise, they will kind of atrophy, like pouring salt on a slug. So
you can use this method, which is just water in a, could be a larger bowl, but a little water in a bowl.
Probably should be a larger bowl.
And you're just going to soak your paper. Just going to squeeze it out like it's a shirt.
The refluffing is really important, because you don't want to just throw that big wad of wetness in there, because maximum airflow is really important. So that's perfect.
And there you go. It's like wash the dollar bill in the washing machine.
Exactly. That's a good analogy.
I'm a writer.
Yeah. So worms can eat half their body weight per day. You're not going to see anything in here. You're just going to see dirt, dirt underneath. So this is a pound of worms here. So they'll eat half a pound a day. Works out to about 3.5 pounds, 3 to 3.5 pounds a week of food. So. And they can't self-propagate, but any two worms can mate. So they're very good at reproducing. Corrie's going to be excited about that.
What are you doing now, Jared?
Just breaking up some of that big, full, crunchy eggshells. Just the more surface area you create, not only is it going to be easier for the worms to eat, but also the other decomposers in here, the tiny microscopic ones, bacteria most notably, are not able to access the really big pieces of things. So the smaller, the quicker the breakdown. The important thing is that the food is buried under a layer of paper, because otherwise you're going to have odor problems, potentially, not necessarily, and you're going to have maybe fruit fly issues or whatever. You just want to make sure it's buried. Also, it's better if you're going to do one or the other, it's better to underfeed them than overfeed them, sort of like watering plants. Yeah, that's it.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye. Oh, there's a big piece of fennel or something there. So you can actually move some of that bedding aside and put all that stuff on the bottom in like one of the corners, or yeah,
like so?
Sure.
Stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
All in the same corner, or should I like?
You can move it around. I would just say as long as it's covered, it's fine. They'll find it. Okay, good. All right.
Ugh.
Corrie's gonna do it. All right, Corrie.
Am I just dumping them right on top
Yeah,
of
just dump
this?
them on top and don't freak out. Just don't drop them from too high up. Just kind of gently lay them out. We'll see.
I feel sick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't jostle them too much.
Oh God.
Not a worms.
Oh, okay. They're not that scary. They're
No,
gross.
they're
not that
so
scary.
not scary. They're totally
Do you
cool.
want to? Can you show the worms?
Yeah.
Ugh.
See them just moving around there. They're good. They're about to be
Should I put
so
some over here?
happy. Yeah, sure. Why not? They're gonna take care of themselves.
Okay. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh.
Okay.
And there they are. In their new home.
Mm-hmm. That's what she looks like.
Ta-da! Worms.
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 But Corrie doesn't want to do it in here.
No, it's gross.